Smoke in hand. Lobs it out, and there's two inside to deal with. Axile and interz. Deadly over with this A duo.
Yeah, and already finding a nice headshot. So Heroic have taken Pit and plan to force Axile into unfavorable duels. That's a bit of a mess. He's already found the head. Now interz could be vulnerable. Where is that rotate? refrezh has got so much time. The cavalry arrive now in library. And down goes interz. The site now under Heroic rule. A fake plan. Interesting, and they go for it. Two, pushing into the site and quickly put the bomb back on the ground, as well as two bodies from the Heroic roster. Leaves stavn. No armor behind this P250. And it's right back to feeling like he's...
Look at them all on the side.
Entering into the site.
Yeah, how's he going to get past this? Has to hit three absolute bangers in there. Oh, these odd angles. Presented with the first. 35 seconds now. They're just going to whittle him away here. stavn's going to go down. What does he have left in him? A couple kills here would be nice. The round itself looking more and more unlikely, but stavn, he's hanging around.
Yeah, fair play. Just hoping for one, and yeah, not going to be given to him. The smokes are fading long side. If they want to take that back, Axile's only got a FAMAS to defend this. It's a good flash, but unfortunately, it actually catches Axile. His peak will be late. And there's refrezh putting a crucial frag on the board, especially if stavn can't do much with the smoke there. Can't contest this. It's being held. stavn puts the AWPer down. And refrezh onto the A defender. They have the site. Heroic. Okay. Early man disadvantage. A 4 versus 5. And they just bait and switch.
That mid to B, arch side, I think if a team works how to play the rotations correctly is the crux of Gambit. sjuush's there a lot, right? Yeah. He's either over towards B or he is towards that long side. And this sounds silly because how brave are you? stavn's taking some space. The smoke will drop.
Wants to go through that.
Looks like they're going fast.
Yeah, flash and smokes arrive, but Hobbit does too. Can't tame the spray. It's only one. He was good for two there, and that might be enough to win the round.
This is the thing, right? If you can pressure this B defense like this time and time again, we know how passive Gambit like to play on that site. They want to give you a lot of room, and Heroic take it immediately. I think the response we'll see is stavn over towards top banana.
He doesn't have stavn. Sometimes they opt for the double setup. This is just him. Hasn't chosen to drop the can of flame just yet. He suspects there's pressure from every angle and will drop off. Heroic want to pop here. 3, about to flood out the balcony. What can Axile do? With combination of interz, it seems Gambit have already found the first necessary frag, man, the third as well. cadiaN into the site, he's only got one. Don't fancy his chances here, shot in the side of the ear.
Does he want the AK or does he want the loss bonus? Looks like he's gonna get the loss bonus.
First head-to-head, they swing in short contact. And that was what Axile was waiting for. No one else to come. Instead, it's interz, no vision at all, but he has nafany in support. And looking good, looking great as TeSeS falls. nafany's M4, he needs bullets. I don't know if he's going to have time to do so. More nade damage. Ouch, sjuush. Just a fraction of health left. And the rotates in. nafany ready on this off angle. cadiaN trying to nutmeg him as it fades. Nice find. More to come, perhaps. It does have to come down to cadiaN's AWPing. They've got the rotate in. If interz could just get forced off the line, sjuush confirms he's still on the box. And cadiaN, unfortunately, been jiggled out now by Hobbit. He knows where you are. And you just caught on the scope and see why teams don't hesitate. As soon as that molly comes in and you throw that smoke on it, just because there's so many maneuvers that can come off the back of it. TeSeS immediately finding interz. It's actually interz going looking in apartments, leveled immediately upon stavn's AWP. Back to A. Chad, you've definitely nailed it. As soon as that AWP fires a bullet, they're off to A. And nafany trying to transition back into the site. He didn't get caught, but he didn't get the info. And now it's going to be smoke before stavn can make the call.
Oh!
Straight through the smoke regardless. And now they're ready. nafany to take first contact, or is it going to be Axile? TeSeS does open it up. Where is the trade? sjuush can't provide it. cadiaN can. Site is his. A 1 versus 2. Trying to shape it up with a fake plan. That does not really fare too well for cadiaN unless he wants to go walkabouts.
Hurts him more, unless he goes mid to B, but this seems so unlikely. He has no idea where the CTs are.
He's going to get a shot in the back in about 5 seconds. 4, 3. That's the end of that. Oh, they're not ready for it. Great spot from Hobbit. Catches it. The trade needs to come in. sjuush delivers it.
That's a trade.
Yeah.
Looking for.
Hectic. nafany's tucking in just as it fades. TeSeS should have him. He spots him, I'm sure. No, he didn't. Or at least alert. Still swings out. Headshots exchange. It's looking good for Gambit. stavn and sjuush make it just stavn. They're all down. Axile perfectly upon the execution. A flash to delay them further. This is so perfect. Hobbit's going to be there in time. And he can unload his mag. And he does tag. refrezh low. stavn's already found the first, but that's necessary. Heroic have found the B defenders.
Oh!
Then some. Nice find. Straight through the smoke. Finally, something lines up for Heroic, and it felt like dire straits for the majority of that.
Yeah, there's a new mission for the Gambit players right now, and it is not to win this round, it is to take away as many guns. Axel's down.
Hello.
Aggression.
Hello. cadiaN was scoped up TeSeS, so if he goes early...
They're not even checking bench.
Yeah, and from behind they'll strike. Axel does get traded. Shiro, however, is there to keep it in...
He's not even looking.
Oh, Shiro catches him, and that's going to leave refrezh looking the wrong...
That's true, and if they continue in this formation, Gambit might be ending towards that A bomb side. It's 2 players over towards the pit side. cadiaN with those dualies. sjuush is here as well, and yeah, cadiaN, he's hoping to get a spray down from here.
This could be it for the dualies. It's a perfect weapon for the... Oh. He's dead already. Glock is all it took. sjuush is dead too, and those 3B defenders feeling mighty silly now.
You want me to be that guy?
Go on.
This round's done.
Thanks. stavn disagrees. He'll get a 1 before he saves. No, they are charging into the site.
It's good that he disagrees,
AK.
right? They've got these flashes, so they're going to need to get a move on. refrezh needs to help set them up here, but look at this crossfire. 1 in sight, 1 over towards graveyard, 1 back a pit. This is difficult.
Yeah, it starts on short. A late arrival library, that's going to be a good finish. It can't be TeSeS' first contact. Here they come. The flash is pretty decent. Forces Axel off the line, but now just 1.
Flash has to come on in. Those steps are going to be heard around the car area.
Flash is there, and so is the push. They've done well to find 2 frags
now
there.
we're talking.
Yeah, we are. Weapons can be retrieved as well. That half wall cannot be held if you want to push other ways, and TeSeS swings out to find another. Even Axel's having issues. I think the scout may have tagged him already. cadiaN's finished the job, and Heroic, second round, could very well become theirs. They've turned it on its head. The weapon should be retrieved. An AK now for cadiaN after finding Axel.
He has the bomb.
And Shiro is very loud about this. He knows cadiaN was last spotted close towards the site. Back turn to it at the moment. And doesn't expect it. cadiaN's got it for free. It's the shot, forces cadiaN further back. 3 CT still on A. They don't want to go mid-B, do they? Nah. Round long. cadiaN calls it. They're wrapping in. Whose responsibility is this? It's refrezh, and he's gone. TeSeS is still on site. He's got 2 angles to be responsible for. It's just a nightmare, especially now he's lost pit. Double swung, interz trades, and now the site is theirs.
Shouldn't be the retake here. stavn and cadiaN need to save. Think about how much damage they just took financially in the previous round to Glocks. Able to get themselves banana control for free here. Nobody's taken too much damage. That nade from TeSeS, oh, a bit shy. Hitting the half wall there, not as deep as he may have liked. And if cadiaN re-aggresses, he's in trouble.
Yeah, perfect to peek off the flash, but they're already through. And so Shiro getting caught is a gift. cadiaN repeat.
Oh!
Hobbit's found it. The AWP shut down, and now TeSeS. 1 man, an MP9, and a whole site to defend on his own. The cavalry's on its way, but he will be smoked. It's not easy for stavn to find impact. This MP9 has to do an awful lot. The flashes are good. The spray's better. The rest locked behind the flames. Smoke again. Keeping TeSeS safe. This is a great reaction from the Danes. And in fact, sjuush has even pushed mid. interz with the bomb. Losing that aggression seems to be the recipe for success.
Oh, Axel's not been heard.
Yeah, quick reaction out of refrezh, though. What can you do for us, Axel? 30 seconds. The bomb's under sjuush. And not an easy duel to win out. Can he do it all? He feels a bit of a tingle.
Here they come.
Yeah, they're going so fast. No way. sjuush has got the first chance. It's cadiaN that stops him from touching the ground. And cadiaN again, actually locking them down. More to come. interz barrel spotted. cadiaN 3 frags in quick succession.
Oh.
Shiro was his next victim. Now it's his turn to work his magic. An entire squad up against him. sjuush over the smoke, can't spot him, can't adjust. A nice play. Heroic attack. Heroic think they've got the read. TeSeS, he's got so much util, but he wants to fight instead. Loses it out. 1 frag's good, but Shiro's done better. 2. Gambit have an advantage in a smoke that does mean the mid to B is a possibility. They're walking apps, though. Keeping them guessing. sjuush, nice double. Needs a reload. cadiaN can't fill the gap if Shiro takes him down. Everything so far coming from the AWPer. And now the whole much room is sjuush giving him. Okay, so he's actively ready to fight, and that could be an advantage. Back turned. Contain. Oh, perfect off the flash. Just as stavn was looking to maintain control, he's lost it.
Still 2 here. They have to fight.
Yeah, this could be a bit of a bait. They might think there's only going to be 1 there. The smoke comes out. They try and disrespect, and look at the massacre. 3, in fact, on the 1 clip. TeSeS doesn't even go for the reload. Gambit find their early frag, trying to pick up the pieces TeSeS has left for them to deal with. They're in CT. It's a good 1-for-1. cadiaN's actually got a collat. 2 with 1 bullet. And now the bomb will be retrieved. This is sjuush's call. You said they need a bomb plant minimum. The round's certainly up for debate still. 20 seconds as that bomb plant comes in. sjuush going for a plant deep fountain. They're up banana fast. Hobbit can't contest with this immediately. They actually want to deny the flames? That's a lot. sjuush needs confirmation as to both of their positioning. And there's the first. Nice find. sjuush aware of the new box AWP. Hobbit can start his flank. sjuush just trying to bait as best he can. Just been anything here. They haven't been able to do it. And again, a big opening from a heroic sniper. And another sniper fills the feed, in fact. On A this time, cadiaN catching aXile. He's often up to funny business in the apartments. This time he doesn't even get to make it there.
There's a cheeky line, I think, being held. Double AWPs on the T side. stavn
is in such a prime position to find this frag.
Bow spotted.
And the frag collected. Short-lived success for Gambit. Heroic not letting this one go easy. If cadiaN does get caught by that flick, yeah, just
clean side.
Flash for TeSeS to have a look. And cadiaN wants to contest as well. They want to stand and fight. Heroic. Best defense, a good offense, and he does hit the first. Sends nafany back down. Forced
no!
No! Disaster strikes for sjuush. Puts one into interz. Friendly fire, trying to bail himself out of trouble is Hobbit. cadiaN's been caught as well. Perhaps sjuush can redeem himself. Hobbit from long, another shot hit. sjuush's hitting everyone. Teammates and galore. Hobbit trades. sjuush's down, but they have the advantage down to secure it in regulation. He was the B player. They know it all too well. Hobbit with a safe plant can't be found from shore. aXile digged into the pit. He's got so much util, but stavn just wants to have a little look. And by crouching, he may not be spotted. aXile does spot him, but he's unscathed. That's a good bit of info. Hobbit's low.
Fighting.
Double peek. Oh, white trap. sjuush exercising patience, as is refrezh. If he even considers a jiggle, sjuush's quick enough to punish that. Doesn't need to move a muscle. Little bit of nade damage. CTs are begging sjuush to find the opening. You'll hear the scope. sjuush readies himself for war. And he does manage to just crab walk out, and now refrezh takes contact as well. And no hope, no surrender. Oh god, yeah, I forgot all about that first half. Every time Heroic tried to go away, it was aXile and interz with 2 quick frags and everyone else falling by the wayside. Here they come. nafany goes down, looking great for Heroic. Really good for Heroic as stavn snatches his 29th frag. The A defenders fall flat as a pancake, and yeah,
this could be it.
Hobbit's face says it all. The realization that this super strong start, the super high highs you rode in the first half, now here in the, essentially the fourth. On overtime, cadiaN can close it right now. He's flashed off the line. It's a good start. They need much more. And ahead of the flames, Hobbit catches TeSeS. That's testing them. Oh! Great shot through the smoke from sjuush. If only they had more time. Star potential all over the server. sjuush SP already spots one. aXile, great movement, but a great shot from sjuush. Gonna turn the flash, and now aXile's gonna try and make space. He's done a great job off the back of the flash. Now the smokes are up and the frags are too. Hobbit with a nice frag. He's even got a smoke to block off the other side. He's opted to drop it and sit within it. Stops one entire avenue of assault from the CTs. They either fight on left side or walk through the smoke grey screen. It's inspired, and 3 frags from Hobbit. Gambit. Seems simple, but very effective.
Yeah.
See it so early into a vertigo. Here we are, grand finals for sure. All the nuances coming out, and TeSeS tested. Big green tick in that column.
And that's what they need to do. Silence nafany. sjuush has found one as well. aXile, that's a big name to fall. 3v5.
Okay, now that does feel a bit different. Early disadvantage for Gambit to overcome, and you know Heroic haven't been taking this A ramp quietly. They do like to continue to take that info, and it seems that cadiaN's also well aware that there's potential for this. He'll be posted up solo, exclusively responsible for A. So if Hobbit doesn't expect it, it's a nice find, and cadiaN can reposition. And they'll hear that. They know short is no longer a threat. Look at that, knives out. They're not scared at all. cadiaN sound cues back into the site, but he is posted up.
Should have another here.
Yeah, should. Oh, does just mantle up and find the frag. Leaving Shiro with all of his util and 40 seconds, but that is about all he can celebrate.
Oh,
Quite mastered the Molotov.
yeah, and I don't know how much he wants to have a look in here. This was a bit of a bonus round for Gambit. Had the scout, had the SMG. I think he wants that AWP out of the hands of cadiaN here.
Bye.
Yeah, he's keeping it dicey, right? The fact he has the bomb, they need to be on high alert and looking for more frags as Shiro.
Anything. He can just force a rebuy out of Heroic. He'd love one of these two. sjuush and TeSeS were in prime position. Yeah, and the stack from Heroic is going to arrive in time. Getting it right. The flash a little early. And here comes the push. A flash for TeSeS and a double headshot. Just like that, Gambit are brought down to 3. In pursuit of glory. refrezh working on that slow flank as Gambit work on their slow attack into the smokes, into the site. sjuush onto aXal. Hobbit leaps through from stationary.
Refrezh is coming.
Yeah, and Hobbit's not ready for it. He's so distracted. Bullets from every other angle. refrezh will happily collect it. And Heroic put 2 on the board in a row. Now, this is where things will get interesting. Gambit, what are they going to have left in the bank account? 2.1 on interz before the round concludes. So this bait steps away. Will that lull them into a false sense of security? sjuush is in an elevated position. And Hobbit walks straight
Needs
in.
another.
Yeah, the trade needs it. interz jiggling, not hitting his shots. Eventually does find the head, and now into B with a wide open sight. aXal knows sjuush, typically the B defender. Now dead in mid. And aXal can just take all of this space. He can't quite believe his luck. cadiaN giving us a quick incendiary tutorial. Oh, it's perfect. Stops the default plant completely.
It's going to help delay, but Heroic have no room to work with. Do they really want to go into a round like this?
Maybe not. Considering it, seeing if anything comes their way. What about nafany on short? We saw a glimpse of it with the MAC-10. Oh,
dead.
Dear.
There he is.
That's quite the flash. nafany wants more off the second, and he confirms that they're just tucked in. Oh, nafany, just as you mention his name, he comes alive in the server with double entry frags. The hard work is done. The rest of formality, and it's Shiro's AWP that will connect refrezh down to just a scrap. And Shiro's not having any of it. The wallbang will convert, and the round will go Gambit's way.
Oh, already hunting here. Shiro making sure he can't rotate through. Bomb's going to get planted from interz. sjuush would love to hold on to that AK. These rounds have really just tapered off after the opening exchanges. It's just not enough bodies there for Heroic to fight. sjuush will be hanging around towards spawn. Picks too far. Shiro gets the kill. 5th round on the board here in Heroic. Well, but this is the same setup they used before with refrezh close, and they clamped them on in.
Yeah, and cadiaN again caught completely.
Oh!
What a transfer from Hobbit! That was like the next bullet. As soon as cadiaN was confirmed, I feel like that next bullet was already into the second. All right.
Feels like another round done already, though.
Yeah, I take it all back. Hobbit had other plans.
Because now they're grouping up and pushing B. Maybe this is the right play.
Yeah, maybe. That's if stavn doesn't get the multi of his own. Baited in. aXal's got the bomb on his back. He can't afford to lose that. And they do go hunting successfully. sjuush's head to be mounted on the wall a little later. They're busy now. Got a grand final to win. TeSeS could do something here. But aXal is often the sharpest tool in the Gambit shed. TeSeS not yet with the L on his forehead. However, that's quite a potential flank out of Shiro. It is all very audible. He's faking it. Maybe he has got the mind games down. Oh, and Shiro gives him the sound cue. This is great play from TeSeS. Okay, does he really want to go for the move? Yes, both there though. Very fruity. So what's going to happen for sjuush is a quick death. aXal straight over. And they're looking to go. He's got so much control of that AK. Nearly 3. The round surely locked in. refrezh is the only one close, and the nade might have his name on it. It is Gambit. Such flair, such pizzazz.
I blinked. aXal jumped up and had what looked like...
He is 100% successful so far, and he continues on to TeSeS tag. He lives on. Surely a UMP from refrezh could have punished, but no. Not interested. And there's the B frag, Chad. It's happening again. Go away, let nafany do his thing, kill someone, finish B.
They're just looking like this. You bang on. It's exactly like it was. You know, they're looking sharper. cadiaN needs to get something out of this. He's blind. He's flashed back. sjuush's still got the rotation. Axile's found stavn.
He's actually single-handedly taking B while the rest of the team catch rotates. Like, they're just saying, Axile, go kill. Oh, it's actually, like, this is when we casted the first half before. We'll do it again. Like, Gambit look untouchable right now.
Yeah.
Truly untouchable. Like, there's a giant, independent, or rather individual gap between these two teams. And this pistol practically confirms Vertigo as Gambit should they find it. There's the first from Hobbit, sandbag position. Returns to his hidey hole with flashes from nafany.
You just chill.
Yep, doesn't have to do too much. They do have refrezh up short though.
Yeah, but they're really working with a whole lot of nothing. cadiaN would have to get the entry onto B and...
Oh, a goosh. And a chance, a very small one. interz is there and so is Axile. Hobbit checking out refrezh's position, tries to clear short, and now with more contact B, I wonder if that's going to stimulate a bit of a rotate. sjuush spotted on the A default boxes, and refrezh sticking around is indicative of a bit of an A. They are in the right place again. Gambit seem to be rotating just a little bit quicker than we saw in that first half. More damage. And a chance on interz. Taking a look, flashes up, and so is TeSeS. Nice frag on the P250. And interz has gone too. TeSeS is pulling Heroic across the line here, unless sjuush's got something to say about it.
To get the bomb down.
10 seconds, you're absolutely right. And now he's lost all of his teammates. This plant could be challenged. They haven't. And TeSeS still has a chance to make the impact. It's denied by Axile. He gets 3 in the round where he was gooshed at the start.
Yeah, sjuush was also gooshed at the start from, I think, top of scaffolding in that short position. He copped half a bullet through one of the metal beams.
Oh, if Hobbit gets his time, he's always seems to have a good read on when to take that contact. They're pushing up the site, and no, they just assume it's clear. The play from Gambit. Another genius move to put them in a good stead for this one. Bombs loose on the A site. Just sjuush and refrezh. They do find rifles. Yeah, the new boys that's undefeated Heroic since they joined. But this time up against the undefeated, or perhaps undefeatable, Gambit. Certainly in this one. 5 HP. Go on. Sun!
Oh,
Down!
hey?
Oh my god, no way! refrezh, warming up.
They're already evacuating, so another defensive smoke, but nafany sees it's clear.
Nice find from refrezh. Pulling his team into a competitive stead. Oh, and a miss from sjuush, enabling a new lease of life for refrezh into this one. Axile, the B defender, he's been a real thorn in Heroic's side, always capable of just finding perfect time to make some contact, make some bloodshed. Good find from TeSeS. They're coming into B now, and interz actually chooses to stand and fight. It's not the perfect weapon for the job, but he does very well to connect. And TeSeS, relentless in the wallbang.
Just tickling him, really.
Straight through the girder. It's just not the one. He's not even allowed to reload. And 16-3. Damn. Gambit, turn it around and take us straight to a third. Readies himself for heaven. So Gambit are at the crucial moment of this round, finding that first fight, first blood drawn, and Hobbit finding another as sjuush walks out main.
Bomb's in the open now.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. They've even re-smoked main, trying getting out of there now. These duels all favor Gambit. This one perhaps does not. stavn, a gap. Axile's left Ivy, assumed he's rotated out. But just like that, Axile 2 taps and executes. So clean, so easy, stavn alone. I wouldn't be surprised if Axile takes this one as well. Back-to-back triple kills in CT pistols as well. We saw it on in Vertigo. He's done it again here, Axile, and woof, not going to get any more. Nice shooting from stavn. He's going to get overwhelmed, just not enough bullets.
Massive on this.
Yeah, there's a real chance to really catch Gambit sleeping here. Nade damage is fantastic, and TeSeS just gets caught straight through the smoke. Gambit fend off the assault. Nothing to show for it. He's still out main, but not for long. Shiro peeks out on green, and now the bomb's lost, as is the round. Roffy got nice 50-second save.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of this. It's just so hard to get the engine going in this kind of a series, right? And you can't blame Gambit. You can't really blame Heroic.
In the right place, and Hobbit readies himself to unload the mag into 3. He finds 1. It's interz, though, on the oil. Bit of a hectic spray leaves nafany all alone. It could have fallen apart for Heroic on multiple occasions onto the site. Now, however, the bomb down, and this round is destined to be theirs. cadiaN confirms suspicions. And we have ourselves... Yeah, and he'd lost the duel last time. Let's see. Oh, good flashes. This is great from Heroic. Gambit under a lot of scrutiny here. And oh my god, interz tries to peek out. He's actually controlled the deagle well enough. He even gets away. I'm surprised. Not for much longer. TeSeS is starting to heat up here. That's what you wanted. You wanted to see the individuals just straight up winning their duels. Well, now it's Hobbit, the individual, that would have to do some incredible work. The smoke is faded. He does try and tuck in. There's so many different points of contact. Surprised he hasn't gone down. Shiro has that AWP on that backtracks. If he... There's the bomb. It's still back, like, it's still on red. cadiaN needs Hobbit, and that's what he's going for. There is no one to protect Hobbit on this one. And if he just gets hunted down, the bomb and the round will fall into place. Shiro maintaining the AWP.
Good patience.
Pins pull. It's so audible. He readies himself for battle. They go on the second flash. He's still got vision, though. And it all comes down to that. sjuush with a crucial trade. Now the bomb perhaps can go down unless Shiro's got something to say about it. TeSeS. Oh my god, it's actually going to be enough. He does knock him off the bomb. The tiniest angle. Clips the fingernails, and oh, there's another to come. Bomb is down, but cadiaN's under so much pressure. A great shot just to bail himself out of trouble. A flash is necessary for another fight. interz not blind, but not dead either. cadiaN trying to be the hero. Kate cut by Axile, and there you have it. Gambit successful. 3 from their AWP on the test of B.
It felt like way too easy there to handle. The trade was another man if they want. Axile's about to call Ivy clear. interz can get on over. Here they come.
Test it again. Can he seriously do it again? Mixing it up, and again on the first. No one can get through Hobbit without bloodshed. Shiro doing a great job to find more frags. nafany even catching TeSeS as he elevates, and cadiaN bang. So mobile. Always on the move, these CTs. A lot can be learned. They're coming out Ivy now. No one's scathed, but interz has found a perfect angle for this exchange. Blind, sure, but not spotted. TeSeS is out on Olof, and oh. 3 frags, only TeSeS and refrezh. And already looking like an impossible task.
How insane is that? We just spectated interz for all of that, and he only gets involved in the final kill. His position was set up for all of those frags.
So good.
I remember that.
Well, look at Gambit. This is not boring, and they are good. How could you be bored watching this game mastered to such a level? These guys have been playing bloody 10,000 hours of Counter-Strike as a unit, and you're getting to see how well of an oiled machine they are.
Hobbit
has, for the first time this game, been caught out as we monologue about how great they are.
Well, maybe that's what we have to do.
Yeah, okay, we have to bend the caster's curse to our will.
Because right now, Gambit are throwing away weaponry because they have so much money and don't want to lose it to this round of Heroic, who are looking good for the 4th. nafany's going to push through that smoke, you know?
I reckon refrezh. Not going to check. It's held by cadiaN. Oh, their setup is dreamy. There's absolutely no way.
Oh, no way!
But he gets one of them. That's something indeed. Shiro always wants to make this suck for them. He wants to make this hurt.
Yeah, take away as many guns as you can.
Nice find from TeSeS, keeping his teammates safe there.
Well, this time round, stavn found an opening, right? And it was simple. We've spoken about this for years now. The 5-lane, the E-box smokes, get out, do the cadiaN maneuver, get some...
Oh, and battling for early pop control. You can see Heroic already wounded. Arms in slings. TeSeS wants to do more. And despite the flash, Axile and nafany combine for 2. This time cadiaN and refrezh not willing to bend the knee. Surging further forward, a wild spray into Hobbit does get him on notice. He'll have to tuck in. 2 CTs here, Shiro pushing for info elsewhere. On the left, does not even consider this as an option. And Shiro has a sitting duck and the bomb. Gambit just turn Heroic's round around. cadiaN going for an elevated angle. This is great. It's in the blind spot of interz. He won't be able to react in time. Does do damage. But sh1ro, whose frag has given them a chance, now can win the round by virtue of the clock alone. cadiaN wants the bomb. 15 seconds. sh1ro's just delaying the retrieval as best he can.
Oh!
Double spray! Lurk Smoke's dropped out, so sh1ro kind of feeling useless here, but he chooses to stick around. They're out cat. That's an issue. The rotate will have to come in. nafany's called upon. And that's a big opener from stavn. The Deagle opens up the round. He had the bomb on his back, so he might want to head back. Instead, no, just drops it and heads on forward. Holding W straight through. Chance to punish. sh1ro has caught him, and refrezh recovers an AK-47 for more, but he's on the floor. sjuush and cadiaN, armored to the teeth, equipped with every weapon they desire, but the flank is coming in, and nafany, if he just keeps depressing this issue, cadiaN's not looking. They have to be aware this is a possibility. I think he's just gambling and hoping no one's going to take a look. Nade into the M4. Now sjuush needs a quick one here. Axel's above him. He has already found nafany dancing around the trains. This is perfect, but from above, he's... Contact confirms no one's actually currently holding that Z. cadiaN from behind has been spotted out. They might want to take Ivy back. Currently, there's so many unanswered questions. They want to try and take a frag and then swarm that position, take that part of the map back, and refrezh. Back-to-back frags. sh1ro with a good chance. He knows cadiaN was main. And Hobbit duking out with him as well. He's already found that head. It shouldn't be much more, and it isn't. 3 frags from refrezh gets Heroic a 6th early.
Okay, now we can actually start looking into this one to be a competitive affair. They convert against the likely force by a Gambit here, and we're back in the realms of a competitive game. You have to consider at one point, what were we looking at? Nice setup from TeSeS.
He's happy to get away from that one. Smokes pop.
They got space now.
Lots of space already into the yard and uncontested. nafany's so far pushed up. He's actually found stavn straight through the smoke, blind as can be. Hobbit onto TeSeS as well, which leaves only 3. Heroic do need to contest this, but Axel's checking the backtracks, and he's already taken down cadiaN. All of those goodies, the AUG, the armor, it's all gone. refrezh steals the one standing strong. The only one standing strong now is sjuush. And long range, the MP9's not in box halls. They want to push this, and Hobbit's already looking at the floor. He's lining up nades. This could be a chance. sjuush and stavn.
Oh, they're going to be too late.
Yeah. Weapons are back out now, but TeSeS finding nafany does mean that there's now a 2-pronged assault. Pressure into the brown holes. Hobbit's not even hearing it. Now this is a chance. A huge one for Heroic to strike back with some vengeance. It's completely taken out Gambit's attack on main. They have to go and clear these halls, make sure there's no funny business close. And it does mean that sjuush and TeSeS can now try and rejig this, take into account the fact there's a scout on cadiaN.
There's nobody watching B.
Why?
I guess just because they cleared the box holes, right? They're not expecting the reinitiation. They also didn't have eyes on Ivy, and if Axel gets into the back lanes, a B pincer means rotation could be cut off, but Axel's down.
That's a big find. It might feed into their suspicions about A, though. No, stavn's headed back in. They've already beaten the ramp fight, but that's the bomb on sh1ro. He needs to get that down now. Pushing forward, interz. This MAC-10 can shred against these unarmored opponents. If he plays it right, this is a dream weapon for the job. And he's got sh1ro on the AUG to pepper what's left. TeSeS is flanking. That's kind of tough. interz wants to push forward, and that's what refrezh was waiting for. Nice start. Poor finish. Down on the Deag. Seems good. It's only sh1ro they have to find now, and there's an entire Heroic squad coming in for this collection. That'll be nicely done. They wrap it up with sandwich will be restored by the time those flames dissipate. cadiaN's ahead of this smoke. It might bait them in. Is Axel alert? Not alert enough. A good shutdown. The orbs fire off in synchronicity. And that's the bomb. This is a big change up from TeSeS. However, Hobbit, the game changer, arrives exactly when he means to. Just like a wizard. And sh1ro's been handed a 1v2 that I certainly don't think is out of the realms of possibility. He's already on the site. He has the bomb on his back, and cadiaN and sjuush could not be any further away. It's unlikely he goes for this plant without doing his full clear. I don't know if sjuush's step... No, that wasn't heard. Bit of an awkward one, though. If sh1ro hangs around this stopper, he wants to try and get up on the train as silently as possible.
Very noisy. sjuush will not have heard that. Look at the space. You were bang on. He's gone all the way back towards CT spawn.
Okay, he's not ready for cadiaN, though. He's still panicked about Ivy. He's dead. Okay, a sigh of relief and a golf clap exchanged in Copenhagen. It's now 9 for the CTs.
That was a good push by cadiaN over towards Ivy. Obviously using that smoke that they threw down to make sure Axel wasn't as ready and raring for a fight like that. And again, on the CT side, it is clear that they want to get these double AWPs out. So there's another one picked up that will be most likely thrown across to stavn.
Hoping to find the AWP and overrun him. stavn, quick to the draw. And will be eventually found. If Axel hits this AWP shot, suddenly Heroic could be in a spot of bother. The bomb is down, they're heading backtracks. Molly for TeSeS' position. If Shiro can just stay in, he knows Ivy's a problem. And Axel springs to action to help them. This one AWP that's fallen on the site is now another one. Heroic, you can't lose this. Gambit are taking it by force. 3 from Axel, all from Axel. One still pop, sjuush Ivy. Crossfire established, they're so safe. This is almost a guaranteed kill into sjuush. They're doing it. They're doing it with Glocks. And the rest is...
Yeah.
And you know, I know it's easy to just sit there in your armchair and go, what are Heroic doing? Dude, Gambit were playing mind games with their comms.
Need to bounce back. TeSeS needs more.
He does. They know exactly where he is. And Axel wants to force the issue, but great play from TeSeS. A pre-fire on the push has put his team in a good stead again. Completely unthrown. He does get a bit hungry for it, but that it does bait sjuush in for a lovely double. They weren't expecting it. Shiro hits the nastiest of flicks. Is he going to take pop?
No way.
Okay, cadiaN saves the day for Heroic, but I mean a big, big credit to TeSeS, who continues to find impact on the CT side, and that was right out of the gates of a tilting eco loss. Heroic are back. Okay, my God, that was the only thing that would save them. Yeah, the only thing.
They had to course correct there. The fact that they keep the AWPs alive again means they can keep doing these CT setups that they liked. But that round right there was a gamble. They had 2 players pushing the B bomb site, right? Lucky that TeSeS stood and delivered in that situation. And, well, it will be the final timeout for Gambit here. If we do make it into overtime of train, there's none left for them to really just take a pause on this one. And Shiro's already purchased on in. He has the AWP, he's fully invested, hand armor, nades behind it as well, has left himself a little bit of cash. Axel's actually only bought into a deagle here. Now for interz, nafany, and Hobbit, they don't have enough cash to go for a full buy. They can concede one more round and still win the game in regulation, and maybe even off the back of this AWP. They just did so much with less 1 round prior.
And that was through really like a very informed decision. Fake the backtrack through the smoke, return when you know the AWP is looking at you. It was all just such split-second decision-making, manifesting around. Now we're into it. Can they make just pistols and the Shiro hero AWP? I should just call it the Shiro AWP, really.
Yeah. I think if you're Gambit right now, you might want to show that you have pistols to potentially bait them into that Shiro AWP.
It sounds better when we think we're combining the 2 of them.
One of the plays they could opt for with this amount of utility here is just wait out all the early nades of Heroic, which already seems to be done. If they go back towards B, Shiro can drop down and cover that connector position, and the pistols can flood into the site while they get the bomb down. But there's pressure towards Ivy again, and nobody is facing. It's quite a passive stance.
What did interz just throw?
It's just an Ivy smoke covering off Sunny side, so they're going to pressure stavn again.
He's holding the backtrack this time. And damn, Axel, what's going on with this crosshair placement? Every bullet he fires seems to find a connection. stavn under a lot of scrutiny. Even the bullets hitting him, and now he does connect. How has he pulled it off again?
Go on B.
Here they come, just sjuush. Nice find in the first. They've already dropped down. Hobbit with the dink. They can't convert, and that's enough. Shiro's AWP. If he could find sjuush, could have had something to say. And there you have Heroic stabilizing. Gambit with their half investment Gambit. Puts it at 14-14. So now they plan to finish in regulation with every weapon and nade they can possibly desire. A small sacrifice for Shiro. The fact that he gets another AWP is a miracle. They are managing their money perfectly, Chad.
Yeah, Axel was holding his pennies to facilitate this. But all in all, another round that almost gets out of control, right? He went down. stavn went down again. He's just under so much pressure throughout this game.
With just a deagle, it's the player behind the deagle that creates pressure, and that's some pressure on TeSeS.
That's the big boy tagged on up.
Very early into the piece. You can kill him with a paperclip at this point.
Bomb's still back towards T main, so no real early indication for Gambit. It's not a quick one by any means. And they're actually going to rotate the low HP TeSeS straight over towards the B bomb site.
Don't need to throw our nades now. It's just 1 minute 20.
I think they're going to push or something here. This looks like a risky play from Heroic, right? It looks like they're going to go for one of these gambles, and I like it. Considering the situation that they're looking at right now in the low HP of TeSeS, knowing they can't hold close pop and main, against Gambit, you're going to need to mix something up. And it looks like they're either just going to gamble 3 close or push on some form of a sound cue. What a gamble this is. Double AWP's yard, 3 rifles inside.
The Ivy smoke will lock stavn out of contributing to this main push. And cadiaN does not have a dream line to hold that. Now the T smoke pop, that helps him aim, and now finds one. interz is dead, but they're out. cadiaN has to tuck in. He's going to be pressured from above. nafany's up and down. Nice repositioning from cadiaN. He's found Shiro. Nothing for him to say about this one. And a late boost of the low HP player, that's something.
Axel.
He has got a good position and a good shot. Only 2 remain for Gambit. This is a crucial moment because that bomb needs to be planted. The incendiary might spread. Hobbit
deep.
Gets it in. Axel would have to come up clutch. Hobbit's alongside for the ride. Playing in close box, it does nullify the Ivy threat. He can sit there and let Axel work his magic towards Z. Or not. stavn catches him and he's got too much to do. 15 is going to be found first by Heroic, and it's down to cadiaN. He's been spotted. He knows Hobbit's an issue. No, he doesn't.
Oh,
he
no.
loses his life. He loses the value, and the bomb's now down. Heroic's hopes start to be shattered. Who can piece them together? Maybe cadiaN from Ivy. They're all close to the site. sjuush ready to take this fight, and already Axel active. He's taken him down. And in the loss of stavn, it feels like they've lost the round. Gambit holding him at bay. It's only cadiaN, 1 versus 3.
Pop here, refrezh is facing on down. It is still the default spread, and this time stavn's found one.
He takes initiative. He takes the jewel, and he takes interz. Straight to backtracks, a taste of Axel's medicine, perhaps. He's taken some damage, but he's living on the backtracks. Axel's now been caught out. It looks like they're doing it. Oh, double overtime, 2 frags away. Heroic refused to quit, as does nafany. It's stavn entry frag into a 3K. Gambit not going to have train just yet. Heroic refused to surrender and will have to start all over again.
cadiaN's actually trying to knife him in this situation. He might get it too. cadiaN, you have... sjuush is going to push off that smoke, so...
That's better. At least he'll be able to call the rotate out. You can see TeSeS and stavn will rotate in time if Hobbit doesn't find this. Oh, sjuush. That has provided just enough to maybe force us into another, especially while stavn's hitting AWP shots. Gambit, another chance. Is it falling by the wayside? A shot missed. They've got 40 seconds. They won't be in a hurry, but Axel nearly lost his life there on the ladder.
Oh.
stavn, again, successful AWPing. He's having a couple of great ones here. 26 frags and counting. Heading towards a positive KD. And it's only Axel. They know where you are. Sandwich, last spotted. TeSeS with more impact as he finds his 33rd. And we're off to another. Forcing CTs to address him. It seems like they're rejigging this. They're heading back towards the main side.
I think they're hoping Axel leaves main. That's normally what happens when this smoke fades. How long is he going to hang around for?
They're lining up nades at spawn. This is the A-go. They have a man advantage.
Pop smoked off.
Even trades, and Heroic take train. nafany, warning shots. Does wards sjuush off the first fight, stands and delivers one. Can he control the spray? Is a no. But that is brilliant. interz peeks out. Still, even trade throughout. If stavn gets caught, nice reactions. interz was ready for it. Straight through the smoke. He's got him.
15.
They have to plan. And not anymore, because TeSeS has gone the floor. It's only cadiaN. What can you do? 10 seconds. He needs a quick no-scope and a plant. He opts for the plant instead. Hello? Pushing. No scope. Time?
No time.
No time. We go again. I can't quite believe it.
TeSeS is pushing B.
Yeah, and for the first time, I think, in his life, Hobbit is not prepared. He is hidden. But yeah, will be shot in the side of the head. First blood drawn. Big from TeSeS at such a late juncture of the game. You've got 30 seconds. B's called clear. cadiaN readies himself for war. They can win it right here, right now. 25. nafany caught by the AWP. 3 frags separating Heroic from doing it. With the most tenacity we've seen from the Danes. They are finding every frag. Gambit, they started so strong, but Heroic over the course of an absurd amount of rounds are about to pull it across the line. Nearly 60 rounds in. sjuush tested. Flashes aren't there, or at least not catching him, but he still hits headshots despite the vision being denied. Now the bomb's been delivered. From denial to delivery, yeah, Axel, Shiro, they're falling apart at the seams here. They haven't got a single frag to show for it, just the one. Heroic run them down. Gambit trying to run.
TeSeS and cadiaN. As they snake on up, it's 30 seconds. Another 10 seconds has transpired.
What's going on? A bit caged here, Gambit.
They have lots of util for this.
Yeah, but it's so late. 23. Na'Vi smiling, saying it's not only us. And now TeSeS has fallen. Here it comes. The wave of T side. Yeah, cadiaN gets away though with 4 HP. And now he can challenge that plant. If he could just knock them off it.
10 seconds.
nafany's found them. And more than just 1, 2. As they emerge through the smoke, refreshes his next victim. And with 1 second to spare, Gambit have a perfect T round.
Oof, that looked like that was going to be so difficult, but not even a single kill from Heroic out of that one. The mollies were fantastic, and they weren't operating with a crazy amount. It was just perfectly placed util, and that's what we've come to expect with Gambit. I'm sure sjuush would love to get himself that AWP. Has he been spotted here? Hobbit's having a look on in. Playing long. They'll already be in the bomb site here. nafany.
Trying his luck. It's important that stavn stays in, doesn't go down before TeSeS can respond and hold that cross. Axel's hunting TeSeS. Oh, and that's a big chance for the late long lurk. 3 on 4, still an advantage for the Danes. If they don't fall to the spray, nafany gets it. Cold-blooded murder. Trade's important, found by sjuush.
refrezh is flanking.
Yeah, and it's going to have to be a damn good one because Axel, taste of his own medicine, gets it on the FAMAS eventually. Now, yet to frag is Shiro, but he is somewhat of a clutch hero. And a missed shot from cadiaN gives him info. He's piecing the puzzle together now as the bomb does go down. Completely silent so far. He has not had any role in this first 6 rounds, and he's trying to nutmeg the smoke. What's happening? He's past him. He just walked straight past him. Shiro, his brain is throbbing. Did he get spotted? Oh, cadiaN's just about to spoil the whole thing. Yeah, Shiro, no games today.
10 seconds.
He's going for a 10-second one. He can easily knock him off it. 3, 2. Does he see the wires? Doesn't see the wires. And he's held by refrezh. Heroic clutch from Heroic is certainly hoping that this isn't going to be... This could be a little bit Virtus Pro-y. You know where they just contact and walk all the way up banana?
Yeah, I think you might be right here because the gambles from Heroic have been having heavy leans and presence elsewhere.
So how do you deal with cadiaN? The rotate's so far away and he's missed his shot. Stick a fork in the round. Is it done? TeSeS and stavn are on the way.
They're rotating back and they have a lot of nades here. They need to dissuade this plant.
So do they, though. Gambit throwing out a fair share of their own utility, and another court just before they throw the smoke. They actually take the fight. Seems a bit skew-whiff, that smoke. They'll have to throw another, yeah. Big gap. No longer. Gambit into the round. Bomb now down. stavn. Careful now. Yeah, cadiaN just wasn't enough of an early warning system. They're bringing a lot of action now this time, and they're going to try and push the smoke. Yeah, they are, and just staring at the wall. nafany goes down, cadiaN snatches a double. Huge delivery, and TeSeS, unfortunately, caught over the smoke. That was a man advantage, fought hard for. But now the AWP has gone on the floor as well. TeSeS is out. Flash before they peek. They haven't considered sjuush, and that's the frag he needed. Bomb's now loose on the floor. The man advantage returns to Heroic's favor, and they look to plant. Axel to bodyguard. Can't do much now. refrezh has deleted him, and the bomb is down, but what can you do? interz denied. And we keep trading blows. This grand final is starting to shape up to be one of the closest to who's going to be giving them the cue. Oh, barrel.
Spotted.
And he's reacted to them both. Hobbit's an animal. My God, the whole setup just got completely ripped apart with body shots and a spray transfer. Huh?
Simple as you like. And, well, now it's just going to be the save here for refrezh and sjuush. Probably still reeling for how that fell apart so quickly. It felt like they had done enough to stop the attack. And, well, Hobbit...
I need to see that one again, please, magical operator man.
The problem is, because there was so much util thrown long, right? There was so much util thrown long.
Inside is oh.
You see the leg?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter if nafany comes from behind. I think they're aware. And stavn trying to ward them off the toilet side as cadiaN tries to hold his line. nafany's walked straight past him, won't check him. cadiaN, the unknown entity here. And interz caught sleeping. That enables some space to be taken. CTs have drawn first blood and then some. interz and Axel both taken down in the early proceedings, and with 48 seconds, everything mounts towards Gambit conceding 12, round 12. Just that little extra juice in the brain now.
They can go for this. Like, I think with the cash that they have left over, they may as well give this one a crack. Hobbit might want to sell something over towards B here. There's 30 seconds left, and just his presence alone on short should keep all three of these players
It's like
exactly
a
where they stand.
2v2 on A right now.
Yeah, big chance. Very big chance.
Yeah, just like a little wingman. Hobbit's going to come and spoil the fun, but here we go. 18 seconds. That's the smoke I was talking about. Look what it enables TeSeS to play around, and stavn finds the first. 12 seconds. They really don't have a chance to get that bomb down now, and that is the dream. Hobbit tries his luck, has found the frag. If he could get the plant, that would be something else, but now stavn missing his shots. Thank God he's fit the second. Shiro. cadiaN hyper aware, but pulled away by the shot of interz, and he's quick to react, but cadiaN's still there. And he has backup now. They know there's a lot of presence in towards that underpass. interz seems to want to try and fight it.
Little did I know, A was open. That rotation is just coming back now, and refrezh is actually taking more space. He's hearing all of this. If they pivot to B with the bomb, the jig will be up. It'll be called.
You're right. Well, they're certainly readying themselves. They've got two there set on the site. refrezh is very quick on this rotate. I think he might truly have booked Gambit here. Shadow, quick. cadiaN wasn't even looking at the screen, still hits the shot. That's all right. And the rest of the dirty work.
You can't save.
Not this time. refrezh is there to ensure it. And that puts Shiro down into peasantry.
Well, someone needs to get the Vaseline off interz webcam here.
Yeah, it's from the shoot he did earlier.
Making my eyes water looking at that right there, but he'll get to hold on to his AK-47, so at least something carried through. He can drop another gun in the next round. There'll be enough for Hobbit to drop for the rest of this round. Oh, huge find.
Yeah, and that's going to force the rotate, or at least confirm their suspicions. Now refrezh has got it all to do.
This is all refrezh.
All on refrezh. And he's already been the hero with one. The transfer wasn't far off. He did take the bomb carrier down. They'll pick it up, dust themselves off. Swings in for a nice find. sjuush, ready for it. Shiro tucks in. Aggressive from cadiaN. He hunts the shot, but Shiro's too quick. To B. Now Shiro's holding this. And a molly will force them into the fight. Never mind. They push ahead of the molly. Heroic throw the rulebook out the window and take Hobbit with him.
Okay, that's a big find. cadiaN's AWP still in the wild right here.
Flash him off the line. They know where he is because he fired a shot. Might have to drop some util. He's actually going to push again. And nafany can't believe his luck with no vision. He's actually taken the AWP out of the equation with a Galil. Gambit can win the half. Gambit in good stead to win the half. TeSeS is isolated again, responsible for the interz v TeSeS head-to-head in tonight's overpass long card. Yo, he's not ready for Shiro, is he? Oh, spots him and adjusts just in time. That's actually big from refrezh if he gets away. If he gets away, he'll be pushed on. Big from nafany. Bomb can be theirs if TeSeS doesn't take it from him, and he can't win his duel. A big impact round from nafany. 3 kills from the in-game. His suspicions, and they are loud.
Like an around the world right here.
It is. Bit of a matchmaking strap. A classic.
Heaven smoke. Flash is still coming. Wait, Flash is gone.
Yeah, and this is their chance. They've got loads of time, and they'll walk through Monster for the job. Oh, wow. Couldn't ask for a better opener from interz. First test, passes it with flying colors, and there's more to come as well already. It's all blue on brown. Only sjuush remains, and he's gone as well. Damn, Gambit.
Hit.
Getting a bit sketchy on time here, and there's no more smokes for Gambit, so you can see nafany, he wants to try and use nades in his body to slow them down, and he's going to get caught out if the bullets do connect, and TeSeS provides. This gets sketchy now. sjuush has hit the dig. It's all onto Shiro, and it's only the 1-for-1. That is insufficient. TeSeS has the bomb, will be responsible for the plant that rotates in. Bank locked down, as is bin. interz trying to crab walk as it fades, and there's nothing to report. Yeah, look, there's no chances being taken. The fact that Heroic can win this second round after conceding the pistol, the more they can keep alive, the less armor they have to reinvest. This is getting really troublesome now, as Hobbit's been spotted.
They really want to have a crack at this. I think interz wants to get out, and Hobbit's actually thrown away one of the M4s, so Hobbit's trying to grab something better than, well, an MP9, and that's what he's found again. So hanging around, collection mission. Flash has caught him, but he will get away from the bomb if TeSeS allows it. And that was kind of TeSeS. So 2 guns carried on through, and an interesting save technique there. The M4 was on the site.
And attention to the other side of the map, and by the time that they return and start battling for toilets, he's already up long. If he can tuck into this tight right corner, which he might be able to do.
The buster job.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring him up, but he's getting checked. Shiro wants info, and he gets more than he bargained for. He doesn't get the frag, but now they know where TeSeS is, and jump peeking to confirm there's more long. This isn't great for Heroic. What do you do now?
They still have 55 seconds on the clock, so they're not committed to this. Their only problem is if Axel pushes forward and gets some bangers of kills, and nafany's between 2 mines here. The B defense traditionally on this site when they go back late, when we've watched teams go back late against Gambit, they've been fortifying Monster. It is just Hobbit over here because of that interz frag. But they're going A.
And Axel already ready. And another shot found. Quick succession. Mows down the heroic assault. Only 2 left to stand and fight. refrezh raises his gloves. Starts to advance. sjuush did get dunked on. He's very softened up for this push. Another nade.
Another nade.
The job here. He does. He finds sjuush with just the nade alone. And nafany smoke, but he will fade. Will refrezh be ready? He's not. And now off the bomb, he'll get them both. nafany was constant. CT setups can be brutal if they still have smokes in their pocket, but the incendiary clears the close corner. Axel desperate to punish. Heads are there, but the bullets go Heroic's way, at least for the first 2. refrezh is still super detached from the pack. He's on interz. Do they want to go back? It looks like they're thinking about it. What? stavn sprayed down to 25. Just a slither of his legs spotted. Now with 28 seconds, this is getting a bit sketch. And a missed shot from cadiaN. nafany again with a high impact round. He is doing it all. And he's sending them into the rotate. refrezh will arrive late.
interz' retake.
Yeah, but that bomb needs to get across, and it's on stavn with 25 HP. If interz just hits 1 bullet, but refrezh has relieved all that pressure. The tag is the only one that could have taken the shot.
Low.
They are low. The scout could do it all, but the bomb will be planted in time. Wallbang could have finished the job. Doesn't choose to do so. Now he does. Bit late, but TeSeS is gone. stavn's still on the box as well. He was the one that planted. They'll know he's close.
nafany!
Turned. nafany's doing it all. He might even find the 4th. He's hunting now. refrezh has got 2 to find. And a really tough spot, but in the air, the flying no-scope to save Gambit. Oh, refrezh had him dead to rights as well. He'd have finished that. Axel's cleared long. And moving quickly to try and take some space. Even knocked another further back. refrezh under a lot of pressure from that. The nade might finish it. Plays ahead of it, but still can't beat. Gambit suddenly looking like I have a firm grasp on round 22.
Yeah, they got some fight left in him here.
cadiaN's in a very good spot to catch interz on the cross back if he just bides his time. Time, unfortunately, is of the essence, though. 30 seconds. You'd have to start moving now. He's going to have to just crab walk in and clear it. It's a good start. sjuush opens up the account for Heroic. And that's a hard fight for Hobbit. The Orb can beat him. They missed their shots, but so does he. 18 seconds. He's keeping him busy. sjuush again. Double entry now into the site. They're both there. nafany considering a boost. Yeah, they are. Or at least it's a possibility. sjuush has the cross, though, and sjuush going down. Won't find any more. Now the bomb's loose and the round is 1. Gambit, 12. The spearhead of this assault. Flashing in. Looking good. Hobbit sitting duck. nafany somehow defends his teammates' honor. They've still got more. This setup is powerful. It's potent. They're coming in monster. TeSeS with a crucial second, not available. Hobbit denies. He keeps this fight fair. Gambit still have a man advantage, and I don't know where they plan to go. sjuush is talking a lot. He's pulled Axel over towards the A site. They have a 2-1 split of their defensive adversaries.
Smoke, flash, HE remaining right here for Heroic to work with, and once upon a time, this was their specialties. Just being able to string out these rounds.
Right, with the clock, this does favor a little bit of a touch of the fakey boys. Hard to do so when you're only 2.
sjuush would have to go and find a frag. It looks like they're grouping up for this, and Hobbit playing close behind the smoke.
What a boost on the smoke. Look, they want info or something. Thought they were considering it. Never mind. Hobbit's just going to lurk in it.
Look how passive Axel is here. So if Heroic just continue to walk forward, they will get the plant, and Gambit are just playing the after plant situation. Hobbit's getting info now. Monster will become a problem, but peered on into that is sjuush. So here they come. The footsteps are going to be heard. sjuush rotating, Hobbit on the flank. The bomb needs to get planted, and planted now.
What does sjuush do in the meantime? He needs to decide where he's going to be playing that post plant from. He wants to perhaps hunt on Axel, but now sjuush has been spotted and executed from behind. Too awkward now for cadiaN. He's got too many angles. Axel swinging in. He's so blind, hiding in the smoke, and he's gone. That'll do it nicely. Gambit in very good stead to make this best of 5, a full 5. Okay, wow. I mean, honestly, had that bomb gone down and sjuush just been tucked in from that flank, a very different round could have transpired.
Quickly, and Gambit, heavy long presence here. Hobbit searching sewer, lots of moving parts.
Very, very indicative of how this one's going to go. sjuush opens up and spotted more. The fact that stavn is the first death as well is going to sour the mood for him. He will not be able to play a part in this battle for redemption from Heroic here on overpass. Gambit, 4 frags away from the full 5. Wasn't anticipating that one. Nice timing on refrezh's push, and another chance. cadiaN can't tame it. He started to shoot first, just couldn't quite get the bullets in the right order. the moment, yes, the rotate's coming. They are pushing for info, but sjuush has the support of interz. 2 left. What have you got for us? sjuush and TeSeS trying to shape things up. Change the dialogue just a little bit. You have to clear this out first. You have to win the duel, and he has with a clean headshot. They've got 35 seconds here. If nafany isn't too careful. Fake, they're scared of heaven. sjuush's already graffiti. Axile's pushing the issue though. Monster, quick reactions. Oh, so close. 5 HP. Now TeSeS. Gambit, 1 single frag. 87 points of health. And a dream. sjuush missing his shot. Maybe he has got a bit more of a chance.
There's no
14
time
seconds.
for this.
He's got to get the move in. He has got the strafe. Bomb, brother? Okay, well, that's the end of that. Gambit will take... State of flux. cadiaN tagging them up a lot. He heard that, and they want to try and push jungle. TeSeS, wow, quick execution. And the CT is actually mantling into this window room to retake control. I love it. There was 3 of them there. Screw connector, it's smoked. Let's go jungle. And now it's fading. Hobbit's in trouble as well. This is a great start. stavn finding 2 frags early. It's a good start for him. Quiet on overpass, which is the very reason we're here. nafany, that's a big problem. The kit is now loose in CT. sjuush and nafany looking to go 2v4, and they've called the bluff on the first. 10-second defuse starts now. They're counting down in TeamSpeak. 5, 4, 3, shot, 2. Need to get him on there. Can't fight, deal with 2. Turns the first. Axile.
Oh, what?
A shot from Axile. It takes him half a second as his feet hit the ground to take down stavn, and that's a round winner. That's exactly what that is. It takes him 2 frags. 1 to start off proceedings in mid, the 2nd to wrap it all up.
Huge stuff right there. Not even sure how he managed to pull that one off, but now Heroic will be doing their best to save, and they should be greeted with what they're after. The bomb almost halfway. There's never a moment they can really take their foot off the gas. They have to stay hyper-focused.
And of course, to keep track of them, it's exhausting for Heroic. I mean, these guys definitely going to need some rest and relaxation. sjuush has been given a little nap. In fact, a full 1 minute 30 nap handed to him by Hobbit. Tucked him in tight. cadiaN, under a lot of problems if he... Oh, well, that's one way to quickly get some info. stavn's found more than info. He's found a head.
That was sharp.
Yeah, there's an AWP there. He's trying to set stavn up with the M4, but it's a bit of a miss. interz, however, tagged up, and Axile spotted out by cadiaN. He's going to get wrapped on by Hobbit if refrezh can't stop him. Does find it. Gris is great. Competitive now into the 2v2. And they're detached. Last seen in mid. refrezh works on CT. TeSeS to fill the void in mid. Deagle only. Might have a weapon to retrieve. It's been picked up by cadiaN and thrown towards Sandwich, so that doesn't work out. Axile loses his life. Great find from refrezh. More impact frags from him.
Oh, interz brave. This is for the team. Gets that bomb down, helps stimulate the economy here, and now he's going to evaporate up the ladder quickly.
I don't hate this.
And that won't be heard either. They have to clear everywhere. One of the keys right now is refrezh and this smoke. He can drop that on the bomb, but if they don't account for interz position, he could swing.
With a flash, no less. Smoke earlier the better. Would enable a chance to defuse it twice. And with the molly ramp, they might be focusing their attention on Palace. TeSeS is the one to take and tickle the defuse. And refrezh, down, interz, traded, TeSeS. I think he's got it. Just in the nick of time, the 3rd round.
And Heroic will take it. That is the power we hold here at the caster desk.
So we take it seriously.
And Heroic will win the round. Watch this.
Okay.
Mid crossfire, refrezh receives the first. And the 2nd, oh, look at this. Kills all around the map.
So I was thinking I might be a plumber, actually. In my former life, I think I'd be a plumber. Now he hits the shot, right?
Oh, it was close. It did a bit of damage.
What was the best thing about being a plumber?
The fact that I always was tanned, and it meant I didn't
your hair did look like significantly more surfy when you spent all day outside.
And I didn't have to work out, because you're carrying buckets of sand and cement and digging trenches and doing all that kind of fun stuff. All right.
Let's put one of the AWPs up on B, which enables a 4-man stack on A.
Yeah, TeSeS can get on over. He's helping out from window.
Smokes by so much time because they were going for Palace. The fact they've smoked Palace and not ramp. And now, losing the mid lurk, they can tuck in, focus their attention. They're all looking in the right place. cadiaN's even got the audacity to throw a nade into the mix. Ouch, that hurts. And there's more. cadiaN now through the wall, and the shots just keep coming. Nothing left for Axile. Only Del rocks the boat. He is trying it. Grey screen into sjuush. Easy find, quick trade, nice control. That's nafany's 2nd frag, and it's a crucial one. refrezh is working on the dankest of flanks. If they can be kept in Palace, refrezh is going to shoot them in the booty. Hobbit's got jungle, they'll try and leave. If cadiaN could just keep him busy, and he has, two still paused in apartments, they will come out now. Refrezh is on the flank though, and already the flank may not be necessary. Yeah, sjuush's just one of two that remains.
Oh, here he comes.
Don't let that bomb go down. Oh, he will, but he'll take it nice and easy. Can't believe his luck. And fist bumps exchanged as 9 is found.
Really hard to keep a leash on them right now. I can't believe that refrezh has gone for a push like that, and I'm sure you're right. They must be feeling the confidence.
AWP. Can I see it from the AWP perspective? Never mind.
I think they're going to save. They're definitely going to save now.
Yeah, they've just lost another. Hobbit's gone. This could be and will be 10.
Oh no, they're just creeping out one at a time. This is not it, Gambit. This is not it. Not a single one of those kills was tradable.
There's a little list of things it isn't.
Oh, not after time, not after time, not after time.
Could happen. It will happen if cadiaN's not careful. Baits it with the shot.
Oh, no!
cadiaN, you know. 20 seconds, lads. Enters his first test, and that's the frags. That's all of them. sjuush now has to plan, and he's trapped. He's losing teammates left and right. Hope starting to dwindle. sjuush maybe can save them, but the shot's not there, and the round isn't either. Just nafany doesn't have the time, doesn't have the health. 1 point of health to his name. And that's the
1x bet. Let's see if we got another comeback in us. Smoke's over. Flash to follow. It's an A hit.
And it's only Hobbit. Any special magical tricks you've got, any rings you've been keeping in your waistcoat pocket, now would be the time to whip them out. sjuush has managed to delete refrezh, and they are desperate for a plant. But you can see the crosshairs are placed well to contest this. Bomb down is a big way to change things, as is a frag from stavn. This pistol determines so much. I cannot emphasize enough how every bullet heroic hit will shatter the dreams of Gambit. They're starting, they're finishing. stavn's got 2. And aXar with just 10 HP, he knows it's over.
Denied. And a slow pace from heroic here as they stalk down the 15th round. TeSeS down, sjuush top mid, flash comes out. They pivot with intent, but aXar strikes first.
Oh, and nafany presents a brilliant deagle. If he can peek over that smoke, he's not wrong to do so. And yeah, trying to stabilize his aim, it's hard. Nose to the screen, damage inflicted. sjuush goes down, nafany with 2. He's been so quiet. Mirage has been a nightmare for him. He eventually falls. The bomb's now loose on B, but interz deagle's working as well. Perhaps there is a few more twists and turns to this. Now stavn taking bullets, and he's finished something aggressive. Ooh, they flash it. A good push on that. That would have been him booked. So he's trying to keep the mid control. They want to pop B. interz, they're ahead of the smoke. He's only got a Mac 10. He's in a lot of trouble if they jump over his head. sjuush, however, puts 1 dead. They are over his head, but shot in the back. refrezh opens up a nice double. Heroic have the sight. And taking down sjuush without letting that AWP fire off another shot is everything. God, this retake, it just seems impossible. The odds are stacked up against him. aXar's actually managed to push out on the smoke. TeSeS is a good find. Playing around it so well. stavn shuts him down. Hobbit's next victim. Can he get around the corner? He can. nafany lives on after his exchange on short. He can't really contest.
Look at all the nades he has here, and he can't even do anything with them.
You really have to accept 15, or do you put everything you've got into this?
They're going to fight.
God, it's so stacked. Nade damage is something. Burning. When he forced refrezh into a tighter line, they know where he's on that bench side. Baiting for nafany. Hoping the swing works out, and it has. He knows there's 1 apps. Time being solved. stavn finds it. It's only nafany. The 1 HP clutch is too much to ask for, isn't it?
No.
It's too much. It's way too much to ask for. If he finds him now, he's flanking. Got to be quick about it.
Get up short for free.
He might with the smoke up. sjuush's not going to get any info, and interz has an AWP, but he's focused on apps. Nice shot from him. Now he can focus his attention short, I would imagine. They're dropped in already into the site. sjuush with the bomb on his back, but he's not ready for aXar. Another frag from Gambit, and they are locking them down. Only cadiaN, and a clean one. Exactly what they need.
They don't want him to be running anywhere, and well, he's drawn so many players in, but Hobbit.
Great strafe. sjuush trying to plant. He will go down to this Hobbit hold.
Oof. The cadiaN's decoy was still up in all this time.
Yeah.
Gets the AWP and kills the guy CT.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's knifed him, and he's gotten away with the AWP. I'm starting to get nervous. There's no way. cadiaN, you can't win Pro League like this. You can't win Pro League like this. No way. Exile's left, 40 seconds and the bomb's on A. Take your time, son. You're about to make the play of your career. Oh my God, 30 seconds. Now, Exile's on ramp. He's got 30 seconds to think this one through. A knife kill? You can't. cadiaN, he's thinking about ramp. Jumps
Saw him.
Exile, gets the info. He just has to hit this shot and he's done it for Heroic. The leader, calling well above his years. Clear